Hello, everybody. Welcome to the YNTAAY Minis. Look who's here today. It's my mother, Betty.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, welcome, Betty.
Well, I'm glad to be here.
We're here because we're very excited to talk about Days of Our Lives. Now, normally, my sister Jeanette is sitting here with me and Betty, and we do a little thing about Days of Our Lives, but she didn't really want to do it.
No.
And I mean, she's in the other room visiting with family. So we said, we'll just do it for you. But
Absolutely.
we have many things to talk about today, Betty. There's the fact that Days of Our Lives just had its 54th anniversary on
Yes.
November 8th. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Did you celebrate any special way that day, Betty? Did you put on like your wedding dress and sit in front of the TV or
No, I may have gone to sleep.
she may have gone to sleep. I was here, but I'm visiting my mother in West Virginia, and November 8th, actually, we were both awake during Days of Our Lives because that was the day that Jennifer had been in the coma, and then at the end, and Jack was turning that hourglass, sort of an hourglass like this, but the more rounder kind. This is the one they used to use in the closing credits. They don't do that anymore. They use the more, but anyway. And then she woke up and he said, "You've been asleep for a year. What did you think of the big time jump?"
At first I was a little confused by it, and as I sat and watched it a little while, it started coming to me what they were doing, and
Yes.
I don't know. I haven't really been into it yet enough to can tell what they're doing.
And here's why she hasn't been into it enough. They interrupted 2 days of it here
Yes.
for that stupid impeachment thing.
Yeah.
Though, if we can get rid of some people, then we're willing to give up our show.
Well, we won't talk about
We won't
that.
talk about politics.
No.
But I did happen to watch Days of Our Lives missing episodes on the
Yeah, you know more
on
about it than I do.
NBC.com because I had to watch them, y'all.
Yeah.
And Betty isn't around NBC.com because she doesn't have a computer.
That's right.
So it is very
I'm not
hard.
computer
She's not computer
savvy either.
And I wish I'm sort of not either. I'm from the 80s. We just had an old,
You're out there.
I don't know what kind of computer we had, but, so anyway,
Well, you say about
what I think of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
because
Well, so I've
know
seen
more
all
about it than I
5
do.
episodes of the time jump,
Yes.
and I like it. I like where it's sort of like they took the show and they just turned it upside
Upside down,
and
that's right.
everybody's lives are in disarray. Gabby is with Eli. And spoiler alert, if you haven't caught up on those first weeks of episodes, Princess Gina still pretending to be Hope. Well, it's really Hope, but she
don't like that.
she
one.
doesn't like
I
this.
know.
I'm not that big of a fan of that story either, but it gives Christian Alfonso something to do.
And I was really disappointed in Eli and Lonnie.
Oh, we so wanted them to get married, but
I did.
they'll still get together someday. Right
Well, now.
Lonnie's a nun. She hasn't taken her final vows yet. You don't know about that part because
No.
you didn't see Fridays.
No. That's
Um,
right.
And Eli is with Gabby, that minx, and the other day they were making love on the sofa.
I said
She didn't see it.
I said Eli didn't grieve very long.
No, nobody grieves very long on that show. Though Jack did sit by Jennifer's bedside for 1
He
year
did.
waiting for her to wake up.
Yeah.
But yes, so they were doing it on the couch, and her phone was tucked underneath the cushions, and the app on her phone pushed the button that makes Julie's heart race faster. 'Cause
Oh.
it's a long story if you don't
I
watch
didn't-
Days of Our Lives.
I didn't know
So
about that.
Julie, and they changed Doug's place to Julie's place now. They serve
Is that
healthy
one of the
food.
days that was?
Yeah, that was Friday, so you
didn't
haven't
get
seen
it?
it yet. It's very healthy food. I don't think I would eat at Julie's place. But So her heart started racing. She was like, "Oh, my heart's going 1,000,000 miles an hour." It was very funny. And then when they were through, Gabby saw her phone, and she was like, "Oh my God!" And he was like, "What's wrong?" And she said, "Oh, I thought I butt dialed somebody." It was very funny. And oh, what was the other funny thing? Oh, Kayla is now with Justin, and was it Kayla? Oh, so Julie and Doug and them were talking about Kayla's fella. They didn't mention him by name, and we just saw it at the end. But so Julie said something like, "It's been so long since she's been with anybody, I was afraid Kayla was going to become a nun." And then it cut to the nuns. It was very funny. Bravo
So what
to
about?
Ron Carlivati and the
So what
writers.
about Kristen?
Oh,
Wasn't she there too?
Kristen is a nun as well. And she
What's
killed...
the story on that?
Well, we don't know completely, but apparently after her baby died, I think her baby lived, and somebody switched her baby with Sarah Horton's baby.
Oh.
So Sarah's baby, Mickey, who's a girl named Mackenzie, but they call her Mickey after Mickey Horton. She is... I don't think Sarah knows about it. I bet Xander or somebody didn't want to break her heart about her having a baby that was deceased.
I thought the baby would have been Xander's.
No, Xander and her did it years ago,
They weren't
months
together
ago.
that
They weren't
soon,
together.
no.
So it would have been a miracle birth, but it would have been Rex's more than it would have been Xander's.
Well, I guess so, yeah.
But it's Eric's. But anyway,
Up to date, right.
Yes. So, but I think that their baby is dead, and that is Kristen's baby with Brady. And that will probably stretch out forever. I don't know this for sure. That's just what I'm thinking.
Well, it's too soon now.
Too soon for it to happen.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we have
Too
to drag
soon.
these things out.
Yes, we do.
Oh, Betty, what did you think of the chaos this week when it hit the news that Days of Our Lives was releasing all of its actors from contract and that the show was going on a production hiatus? Were you panic-stricken as
No, I
many of
was
them?
not. I take it as it comes.
So you don't care about shows as much as people like me.
And not only that, I didn't know what was going on there.
It's very confusing, you all.
And you all were talking about it, and I didn't see it.
Yes.
So,
Now, what happened is the show shoots like 8 months ahead of time, and they've already taped enough episodes to take us all the way through. Like, they wouldn't have to do anything right now, and we're good until through summer of 2020.
mm-hmm.
The show's only picked up to be on air like till September 2020. So I would think that they need to, if the show is not renewed, which we'll find out in maybe January or February, if they're going to do another, and I think it'll be renewed. Everybody says they think so. But so they released all the actors from contract to save money, because if they're on hiatus, there's no reason to be paying people.
Is that for sure? Is that a fact?
Yes, and there was some back and forth where, like, Camilla Banis, who plays Gabby, was like, "I have not been fired." She never said, "I have not been taken off contract." But I think they were taken off contract because Freddie Smith, no relation, who plays Sonny Kiriakis, he did a video where he talked about the fact that they had all been taken off of contract, and I think they'll just renegotiate with them when it's time to shoot again. So, but people were panic-stricken in the world of the interweb, and I thought it was a brilliant, in case it was a publicity stunt, which I sort of think that somebody leaked it just so it would be in the news. I don't know, that could backfire, and then people would be like, the show's canceled.
Controversy.
Yeah, you know, there's no...
Excitement.
Exactly. There's no such thing as bad publicity. If you can get some excitement going about your show, and everybody was reporting it, our local news here on the station here in West Virginia, WSAZ, Television 3, though it's on Channel 4. They were reporting about it, and TMZ, everybody, USA Today, everybody. So I thought it was an odd timed thing because it came out around the time of the anniversary and the Day of Days at Universal City, which I didn't go to because I was visiting my mother. And I'd much rather visit my mother than the folks at
Absolutely.
Days of Our Lives, even though I love them so. Oh, look, I'm taking back my Days of Our Lives mug to California with me. I hope it doesn't get broken in the luggage.
Well, you'll have to put some
I'm going to
stuff
put some
around it.
socks down in it,
Uh-huh.
maybe. I hope they're clean. Anyway, that's just sort of what we wanted to talk about involving Days of Our Lives.
Sorry I didn't know that much about it because, as he said, we didn't get it for
Yeah, well, I mean,
2 days.
we haven't been into that world enough. Oh, what did you think when you heard that Ben had gone to prison for killing Jordan, even though we know he didn't do
I
it?
was more surprised about Will.
Will
I
is
said, "That's
also in
Will?"
prison, and he is the cellmate of Ben, the very man who tried to kill him all those years ago when Ben was a necktie killer.
Mm-hmm.
I think these prison people should take into consideration, did this person try to kill this person? Let's not put them in the same cell. But what are you going to do? But yes, that was...
Again, they have to save money.
Exactly. They're not going to have two sets with two cells. They're like, we need them to talk. Okay, well, anyway, we'll be talking to you more about Days of Our Lives and this exciting time jump in a later episode.
Yeah, I'll watch it more.
Betty
Know
will
what's
keep
going on.
watching, and then when I visit her again, we'll talk some more about it.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you all for watching the YNTAA by Minis. And, oh, Betty, we're going to be changing the name of our show.
Oh, really?
We'll let you know some of the titles.
Oh, okay.
In a little
Well,
bit.
that should be interesting.
Yes. Okay. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye,
Goodbye.
everybody. Bye.